Okay, hello, good morning. It is May 11th, Thursday, 2020, and I'm here once again. Yay! This has been a long journey. I can't help but think about when I go back and look at the videos and see those very first videos. I mean, I've come a long way. And some of you guys have come along with me. Thank you. And I've done a little bit of thinking lately because I've gone to ups and downs. Unfortunately, I don't share probably as much about the good times as I do the bad times. I tend to complain, but there've been both, and it's been a really good journey. I've had the most fun, and sometimes fun doesn't come out as laughing or something like that. Fun comes to me in just satisfaction and contentment, and this has produced a lot of that for me because I've been proud of myself and I've become stronger physically as well as mentally, and I've just grown a lot with this project. But there has been a lot of negatives, and that makes it hard for me. But along with the negatives, to me also come the blessings, and I'm really frustrated with myself that I haven't written down some of the blessings because there have been so many and so many things that just kind of happen and that are great things. And so the negatives, obviously the big ones, have been the attic. That was crazy. Burned attic. I had to have that rebuilt. And then, of course, another unexpected negative on that was just that it took money out of my budget. But the good thing and the blessing on that was it didn't cost me near as much as it could have. It was a little bit stressful because the guy I had hired to do it might not have done it maybe the way another contractor would have done it. But it got done, and that was the important thing. And it didn't cost me an arm and a leg, which I'm thankful for. Another negative was the porch had to be torn down. Good grief, the back porch. And then it turns out the front porch had to be torn down too. Thanks to Kelly, he came over one day and he was just going to replace the porch floors for me. And in fact, it was about a week ago. And so he had to take off all the boards in order to kind of start. And so once he took those off, he realized, and I agreed with him, that the foundation part, the joists, needed to be replaced. So we did that. Thank goodness it didn't take us very long, and it went smoothly. So see, another blessing. So the porches and the attic have been kind of the big negatives that have come up. Obviously, there have been others. I mean, little discoveries here and there that's like, oh, if I'd have just known that was there, would I've done things differently. And so I'm glad, I guess, I didn't know they were there. But I think just the fact that the weather, the timing of me obtaining or getting this house and working on it, the weather couldn't have worked out better. I mean, it was sometimes it was really, really cold, but I never was uncomfortable that way. And so spring has held on, and so we've had beautiful weather. And yeah, there were a couple of rainy days about a month ago, but that was another blessing. It didn't cause any real damage to this house, and so I was really thankful. And so there's so much to be thankful for, and what it makes me realize is that you have to take the bad along with the good. And so that is something I have to keep telling myself all the time. And another blessing that kind of happened, my kids, Jennifer and Bobby, actually got me a subscription to Magnolia magazine. And so I've been receiving that for over a year, and I really enjoy reading it because it's full of encouragement. And obviously, well, not obviously, but the only show I ever really watched on any of the DIY or HGTV or anything was, before I started this project, was Fixer Upper. So Joanna and Chip obviously were really big encouragers, and kind of, I looked to them and thought, if they can do it, I can do it kind of thing, although I knew their part was kind of unrealistic in a way. So I knew that my experience would be different. I knew that going into it. But anyway, I've been receiving this magazine from Magnolia, and it just so happens, great timing, this um, most recent magazine. Can you read that? It says, "A Look at Risk." Yay, Joanna. And this magazine is just full of encouragement. Encouragement that it's okay to take a risk, and encouragement that it's okay to be a person that doesn't mind taking risks. That's what I've really enjoyed. There's a story in here about the young lady who started Spanx, and she talks about how her dad would encourage her to fail all through life. He would, whenever she failed, he would say, good job, and give her a high five. And that doesn't make sense on the base of things, but the undertitle of her article is, of her story, where if I can find it, getting over the fear of embarrassment taught me about business. So she wasn't afraid of being embarrassed or afraid of failing, and she just did what she felt like she wanted to do, and she wasn't afraid of failure. So she kept it up, and look what she's come up with Spanx. And so I'm sure the road wasn't easy for her, but I just thought that it was so cool that her father encouraged her to fail. I heard Kevin Lehman talking the other day on a radio program, and he said that unhappy kids a lot of times are the most healthy kids. If your kid is unhappy, if he doesn't get his way, then he's going to turn out to be more healthy, because he learns how to deal with that, and he learns how to overcome that, and he learns how to be better the next time. And so I loved that, and that, to me, that goes along with this, is that you have to not be afraid of failure. So anyway, at the very end of the magazine, Chip, good old Chip, I tell you, I can relate a little bit to Chip. I don't have nearly the courage he has, or the, what's the word? Go get 'em attitude. I don't have that at all. But I love this article by him. And he said, but every setback or failure just shows me that I've got more growing to do. Each time I'm forced to course correct, I'm reminded how much untapped potential must exist on every path less traveled. Riding out the turbulence, even living through a few nosedives, has given me the confidence to know that I'm not going to let fear be a part of the equation. The moment we're willing to say that we're not afraid to fail, fear dissipates and it loses its power over us. And that just so encourages me. And at the end of the article, he says, I can't promise there won't be letdowns and curves in the road ahead, because I can relate. But I will guarantee that surprises and miracles seem to come down to it. But I will guarantee that surprises and miracles abound in equal measure. Risk is inherent to both. So what it seems to come down to is identifying the things in your own life that are worth risking for. So, a big encouragement is that I'm not alone. I'm not a crazy person because I like to take risks, or I'm not irresponsible, or stupid or crazy that I want to take a risk. So I think I enjoy the ride, even if it turns out to be a failure. You learn and you grow, and it helps you be better for the next thing. So I'm gonna have to listen to this video again for myself. I'm probably gonna have to replay it for myself every time I get discouraged and think, what in the heck have I done? And how much money am I throwing away this week? So I've got to listen to this video again and again and read this magazine that was such a blessing, because here's the question that I think we need to ask each other, or not ask each other, but when I get fearful, or when the next project I try that I run out of that I'm just being led by fear, then look what he says. If fear wasn't part of the equation, how would your life look different? I just simply don't want my life to be boring. My motto has always been, or since I heard it about 20 years ago, it's been, I don't want to just live the length of my life. I want to live the depth and the width of it too. I just want to live the whole thing. So anyway, there's not a whole ton of updates to give right now. The house, actually, I'll show you the house because it's got some work done on it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to show it to you because of the sun. I'll have to show you a different time. Maybe you can see it. But the painter has gotten more wood on, and I don't know if you can see that or not. But anyway, he's got more wood on. He had to wait till some more was ordered, so he's making progress. Oh gosh, let me show you the front porch. It looks amazing. Like I said, Kelly came over the other day and we got the foundation rebuilt. And so we are in the process, or I've been coming over the last couple of days and putting in porch floors. And I've got to tell you guys, that's one of the things I'm getting a lot of joy from. I just love putting in these porch floors. It is just so cool. And I think part of the reason is because I can do it. And so anyway, this is porch floors. I'm using the ceiling boards from the back porch, and then I also bought obviously some new boards too. But Bob helped me last night at home. These are let me pull out a little bit. These are temporary. Kelly helped me prop up the ceiling, and Bob helped me last night cut the new column boards. We're trying to copycat the same way it was before, so that's going to be cool. Kelly's going to come over again tomorrow to help me out, and hopefully we can put these columns up. And so things are good. Things are really good. So that's pretty much all for today. I will see. It's just so sturdy. I love this porch floor. So okay. Time to go because I can't find a place with good lighting. Oh, my face looks terrible. Okay. Bye. Over and out. See ya.